Hey Peeps Mia G here with another podcast. Now before I get into the whole intro and talk about topics and play some music for you guys and all that, I just wanted to say that this podcast is made for hearing entertainment. So I am doing this that way I could put a smile on your face, hopefully get you guys excited about something or just be happy. Maybe you're interested because you want to get excited about the weekend because this is uploaded on Friday. Maybe you're just doing it because you're interested in the topics. You can leave suggestions. I'm trying to get you guys on for your opinion as well. That way I can interview you guys. If you are interested, please contact me. You can PM, DM, just leave a comment, and let's just roll on with this podcast and roll the music. What's up, peeps? It's Mia Garcia here, back with another podcast, and I know you're loving that new theme song that I got playing right behind me while I'm talking. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, it's pretty jam, and I love it myself. You can check out my links. I'm on YouTube, Google+, Twitter, Tout, Vine, and SoundCloud. If you're not on SoundCloud, unfortunately, my social media links are not in the description, but you can check that out later. If you're not on SoundCloud, go check it out. There's a free download link. That way you can take this anywhere you go. If you go to school, to work, whatever you're doing, not bad. You can also check out my merchandise, Mia Garcia merchandise /spreadshirt.com. You my peep shirt. I dearly do love mine. It's very nice, very clean, very Mia Garcia-like, and guys can wear it too because they'll just be like, hey, you my peep, you know? Anyways, buy it now. And other merchandise on the agenda today, we have AJ left WWE, John Cena being the United States Champion. Fascinating. And Matty B, a new chapter in his life. All that and more. Here's a song for you to listen to, and stay tuned for this podcast number 2. guys, I hope you enjoyed that song. That was actually from YouTube. I was like, man, I should play some music for them, but I don't know if I should play my own music. I haven't really done any like professional things yet. And May, that will be coming. I will be doing some actual professional things. Hopefully getting in the studio. And all of that great stuff, making some professional music, not just from my PSP. Not like that you can make professional things from your PSP. I'm just saying, it's probably just better to go in a studio. But anyways, I was just trying to give you guys some music. So that was actually from YouTube. It's free music. It's free downloading. That way you don't get copyrighted on anything, or anything, I guess you could say. That's what I was trying to say in the first place. Trying to gather my thoughts here. First thing on the agenda is AJ left the WWE. Now, this is old news. Most of us know this. If you didn't, you can check that out. I have a video about her leaving and the sadness of her leaving and all that great stuff. But AJ left, and my biggest question is, what is she gonna do now? Wrestling was her dream. That's what she wanted to do ever since she was, a teen. I forgot how old she was, but that's what she's been wanting to do forever, and she's reached her dreams, and she's done a pretty good impact on WWE. But what's next? So I'm like, is she gonna go into UFC? Some people are saying that. Some people are saying, why did she leave? Was it because she got pregnant? I mean, it's a good reason, but it's just kind of like, yo, back up. That's a little personal. If she did, congratulations. Punk and AJ are gonna have a wonderful child, probably beautiful, and all that great stuff. But forget about that. Yeah. So what is she gonna do? Is she gonna go into UFC? Is she gonna do comic books? What can she do? She says the only athletic thing she can do is wrestle, and that she's actually better at wrestling than she is doing commentating. It's a little crazy, because commentating and promos kind of like is the thing that helps you get hired. Though she did cut some pretty good pipe bombs. And I don't just say pipe bomb just as a promo, because can't even talk. CM Punk did the pipe bombs. His stuff, the way he just broke the fourth wall and all that, that was a pipe bomb. So she has done a few pipe bombs before, and they were pretty awesome. And I mean, I just loved everything about her. Again, I have a video on that about what I think about her. But again, she's leaving. One of the subjects I was thinking about doing, since we're talking about CM Punk at the moment, was him being sued. But then I was like, should I really get into that? Because there's not a lot of answers. I haven't found a lot of answers. I just know that him and Colt Cabana, like, why does Colt Cabana even have to be a part of this? He's just, he's just doing the podcast. He's just Punk's friend. So the doctor and WWE sued both of them for like $1 million, $2 million, something like that, because supposedly CM Punk lied about there being the size, or a bump on his back the size of a baseball. But I'm just like, come on, dude. Like, I guess the wrestlers believed it, but I don't know. I think you should just leave Colt out of it, because, like, it's not his fault. He didn't say it, like, whatever. But that was just one of the subjects. But back to AJ. I think she can do a lot. She's really young, and she's only 28, and she just turned 28 March 19th. So she has a lot to do in her career. There's so much she can do. And does she want to be a mother? I don't know. That's something I don't know. I guess none of us really know. That the Bellas want to be mothers because you hear it on Total Divas. But in this case, she's just really young, and she's a geek, she's a nerd, she could do video games. She could probably win some competitions and tournaments, I'm sure. I mean, she's a gamer. Who knows? She could be like her own gaming YouTube channel. I don't know. She could just do whatever she likes right now. I'm just saying, she was a WWE diva. She could still wrestle. I'm my thing is she's done wrestling, like period. Like what? Like you're not gonna go to like Ring of Honor or something like that? Go to a small wrestling business? I mean, I know that sounds strange. Like, why would you just wrestle to be, why would you be on top, win like three Slammies, be the three-time Divas champion, longest Divas champion, and go backwards? Their lifestyle is really hard. Being in the WWE, it's pretty awful. Just hearing their stories, and I mean, if you heard, I was gonna say you heard, but if you heard CM Punk, it's really hard, especially when you're not treated the way that you should be. So I wouldn't blame her if she went back to like an old like wrestling school or wrestling business, whatever. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to be a professional wrestler, but I don't want to be in WWE. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't want to have to live their lifestyle. I don't want to have to go through their challenges and stuff like that. Mania being the Divas champion would be amazing. It'd be like a dream come true. But in this moment, who knows? I can change. I'm only 14. I can change. I just want to wrestle. I like being athletic. I want to be in a professional sport. Sometimes I'd be like, I want to be a soccer player. I want to be a jockey. I want to be a baseball player. Like, I'm just athletic. I can always be a runner because, there's no thing like, no, you have to do this and you have to work your way up. It's just like, no, you run. And if you make it in place, if that's your goal, then great. But if not, then not. Um Anyways, I want to be a professional wrestler because I like it. I like the sport. I like the moves. I think it's very entertaining. You know me. I just love WWE, and yeah. So that's what I want to do. But I don't want to be in the WWE because it just seems too hard of a lifestyle. I just don't want to do that. Would I love to meet the WWE wrestlers? Yeah, and I think being a part of wrestling would help you to meet the wrestlers because if you're in the same industry kind of thing, then you have more connections and more like strings to pull and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just what I want to do. I just want to be in a wrestling school and I want to wrestle for like Ring of Honor or something like that. So that's just what I had to say about that. But yeah, I wouldn't blame AJ for going back to something like that. And again, I know I said this and I'll keep saying it. She can do whatever she likes. My thing about her leaving was I thought we finally got her back. I thought I finally got her back, but then she left again. So it's really a big honor for me to see one of her last matches, and that was at WrestleMania. It was just a really big surprise. I was really sad that day. But I had to keep my spirit up because I'm like, it's not the end. It's not the end of AJ Lee or AJ Brooks, whatever you would like to call her. April Jeanette Mendez. I'm just like, yeah, she could do whatever she like, and she'll do it. She has the confidence. Her husband is working with Marvel and is in UFC. Like, oh my goodness. So next topic, John Cena being the United States champion. Are they lowering him down to let the other guys be on top? Is this like, is this making him weaker? Is it building the championship up? What do you think? I think it could go either way. I think they're trying to give Roman Reigns at the wrong lines. Orton's been on top, so I think they're just kind of keeping him, a bit on top, like kind of like in the John Cena midway, because John Cena's the face of WWE, but everybody has noticed he's not WWE champion as always. He's a United States champion, and that's for people, no offense to these wrestlers, but Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, Zack Ryder, I guess Dolph Ziggler is more of an intercontinental guy now, or heavyweight. I hate that they took away the heavyweight, but he would be a great heavyweight champion. Um, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Still recovering from being sick. I still got this cough. But yeah, so I don't think they're making him weaker. I think they're building up the championship because Rusev had it, and nobody really likes Rusev. I mean, unless if you're from Russia, I guess, or if you hate John Cena. Um, yeah, I think they're building it up because he stands for America. He stands for my country. Some of your guys' country that live in the same country as me, I guess you could say. Um, yeah, I think they're building it up. I think it's a great idea. I really would like him go back to the championship he used to have, which they're sketching it out. They're putting it into progress. I believe they're gonna change the belt. I haven't watched Raw, so I don't know if they actually did it or not. My bad. But yeah, the side plates are gonna be spinner. It's gonna say United States. It's not gonna look the same. But my only thing is, he just came out with a T-shirt that has the United States Championship on it, and not his new customized one. So that's the only thing that's on my mind about that. But I think it's really great. I think it's really great for the lower class, I guess you could say, the lower class wrestlers, because they'll think, oh, John Cena just recently had it. If I win it, then that's a big deal. I also like the John Cena United States challenge thing, United States Championship challenge. How each week he challenged anybody from the locker room to come down and try to earn it, and it reminds me of the Honky Tonk Man and the Ultimate Warrior when the Ultimate Warrior beat the Honky Tonk Man in only like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, something like that. So we don't know if the title's gonna change hands. Um, and I think that's great. I think most of the time we figure, no, John Cena's got this. But you never know. And that's the great part about it. You never know. And he's basically saying, hey, you guys, I'm going to give you guys a chance because you guys deserve it. You know? So I think this is great. I noticed that they also took John Cena out of the. Well, he's not completely out of the intro. But at the end of the Raw intro, he does the whole salute thing, and each new color of shirt he gets, they change the intro, whatever. They put Roman Reigns instead. And some people are just booing Roman Reigns, and I really don't understand it because I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. But yeah, I'm not sure why they're booing him. You guys tell me if you guys are the haters, because I don't understand it. I really don't. I know that some people are like, they're trying to make him look too strong. That's just his character. It's just who he is. You gotta accept it for what it is. But yeah, they're booing him. So I mean, yeah, they're putting John Cena to the side a little bit and saying, hey, let's give these NXT guys a chance, even though Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose have been out of NXT. They have Neville. They have the Lucha Dragons. I really love watching their wrestling. Very cool, very awesome. I've been waiting for them to actually be on the Raw roster, so it's great that they're there. Also, Neville, I'm very excited for that. I'm glad that him and Seth actually had a match because I wanted to see that. So yeah, they're giving the NXT guys a chance, which I think is really great. Because I mean, we're losing wrestlers here and there. It's scary. You don't know when they're gonna leave. They're just released like boom, like that, or they'll leave, and I'm just like, wow, like okay. I mean, Rey Mysterio, AJ, who else has left? Other people. It's like crazy. It's like, whoa, where did you go? I think, oh gosh, Justin Gabriel. I believe he got released this year. Like they're dropping like I don't know, flies. Yeah, I got lost there. But yeah, they're being released, and I'm glad that they're giving the NXT guys a chance, and John Cena's giving the weaker guys a chance, because that's exactly what they need, and it's really awesome. Even though technically WWE, it's okay, it's fixed. I won't say fake. It's fixed that way, you know. But I like the whole idea. Next is Matty B, a new chapter in his career. Now, may I remind you guys, he is 12 years old and he's got a new chapter in his career. Amazing. He's come out with 3 new songs. I'll also include 4 because he's recording a music video for this Friday, or today. technically this is recorded on Thursday and uploaded on Friday, but he's got a video he's recording for Friday, and I was gonna say in December he came out I Just Wanna Love You. That's an original song. Plus, he came out with Turn Up the Track, To the Top, Write It, so To the Top, to the top, Turn Up the Track, then Write It, and he's planning on making more original music. I think this is great because I believe he does need to step up his career. Not that he's not doing great, he's doing amazing. He's selling out concerts and he's bringing more and more shows along the years. It's been about 2 years, I guess, officially since they announced kind of like touring, because he has done concerts before, just not like in a row kind of thing. This is our last topic, by the way. So, yeah, he's coming out with original music. I think it's amazing. Plus, he said this. I'm sorry if I messed this up, but I am quoting. It says, and I quote from Matty B, "I feel like I'm growing up with you guys, and I consider so many of you as my friends. And all of this makes me think, what's next? It's time that I start a new chapter with my music, to push harder than ever before. Beat every heart that stands in front of me. And most importantly, prove to myself what I've been saying all these years. If you believe in something and put your mind to it, great things will happen. Now, get ready for the next chapter. I'm so sorry. Get ready for the next chapter. Something great is coming. I can see it. I can feel it. And it's going to be amazing for every one of us." Pretty inspirational, if I say so myself. It's pretty inspirational to hear a 12-year-old say that. He's inspired me so much. I mean, a 7-year-old saying love, not hate, like, oh my gosh. Like, not only, like, amazing that a 7-year-old saying that, he's putting it into music. I'm sorry that I messed up on his quote. I have a hard time reading it out loud. Yes, I admit it. But yeah, what's next? I think music videos, I think when he turns 13, he could do it now. Kids model all the time. But I believe when he turns 13, people are going to take him even more seriously. So the next year, because they'll be like, oh my gosh, he's a teenager, he can date. You know, not all 13-year-olds can date. But I'm just saying, people will take him more seriously. Of course, there's the haters that will never take him seriously, but whatever. We got the B-boys and B-girls, the Believe family, you know, with him. So, I'm a B-girl, if you guys didn't know, which you guys should know, but now you know. Yeah, I think he'd be really good at modeling. I'm surprised he's not in magazines. I see Carson Leader and Skylar Stecker in magazines, and I'm just like, where's Matt? You know, he needs to be a part of this. So, like, gossip magazines for teens and things like that, because he would be great in that. He, you know, if they could interview him, that's another thing he could do. He could make an official album, because right now it's just singles, and the singles are great. They're great. I love his new music. I love his old music. But yeah, he could make his own album. He can sell out more concerts. Just the more he does, the more he'll earn and grow bigger and better, because he started this when he's 7. He's now 12. And to me, that's crazy. Because, I mean, I started watching him when I was 11, and the fact that he's 12 now, I'm like, man, I've been watching this kid for like ever. And I think that's why he said, I feel like I'm growing up with you guys. Not grown. I'm growing up with you guys. So I think this is all great. I can't wait. Another thing I'll just say, there's no for surety, but he might perform at my birthday. Yes, it's true. I emailed him. I'm gonna try to get him to perform at my quinceañera. I'm gonna see how much it cost. I emailed his business email, so I'm waiting for him to get back. But yeah, I would pay for him to come to my birthday. Just a little note, just saying. I'm very excited about that. Plus, his next concert, I'm not gonna say where he'll be at, or not his next concert coming up. I'm just saying the closest one that I can travel to. Let's just keep it privacy. I'm gonna get a VIP and I'm gonna meet him and I'll finally get to give him the hat that I made for him. But yeah, so Matty B, new chapter in his life. Amazing, wonderful. What do you guys think? What do you think about John Cena being United States champion? What do you think about AJ leaving? And what do you think about this podcast? I added some music. I added a theme song that I really like. Um, and yeah, I want to get your guys' feedback. Please tell me. Oh, and before you guys leave, no, I'm not going to mention the links yet. 101 Dark Monkey might be on my new podcast and I will be interviewing them. So stay tuned. They might be on there. I'm going to contact them. We're going to see what we can do. And I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably tweet it out, Google Plus, all that great stuff. Again, on SoundCloud, if you're not on there already, if you are, check down below. There is a download link. You go onto my SoundCloud. The link is in the description. I can't talk today. The link is in the description. You go to SoundCloud and you can download this audio for free. That is right. Okay, Mia Garcia is signing off. Check out my links. Check out my last video. Check out AJ Leaves. The WWE is released. No, she quit. She left. Never mind. AJ leaves. And also check out my first podcast. This is Mia Garcia signing off. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would like to be on this podcast, please tell me and we'll see what we can do. And that is all for now. Goodbye. Oh, and enjoy your weekend.